Man, oh man. Look, there are countless, and I'm obviously mean countless jams that Falcom and other video games produce, but like, in all honesty, it's still got to be far and away my absolute favorite, man. Inevitable Struggle, just top tier. 100 out of 10. Happy time zones, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome back. We are officially 39 days away from the launch of Trails Through Daybreak. We're almost there. We're literally almost there. It's going to be here before you know it. Philly! Handsome Dan, thank you for getting me on that ping. I can't believe I forgot it, but I appreciate you picking up my slack. Thank you. Bull, how are you? Arcadia, what's good? Chaos, how's it going? Kira, Fifth, Nova, Hefe, how are you? And yes.
Thanks for the support.
Yo, Nova, thank you very much for the Prime sub, dude. And so yes, tonight, official dishel. We have opened things up. Everybody's points have been reset. Everybody's Mira. And we begin the trek towards Daybreak, and you know, as we've been doing, we're gonna do another a great giveaway. It's an opportunity for me to give back to you guys. It's an opportunity to get, you know, to continue spreading the Trails gospel, you know, and to hopefully get it into somebody's hands that might not have the opportunity to get it on day one. However, the only caveat to that would be is if you do win and you do choose the physical copy, then you're obviously gonna have to wait some time. You also have to be comfortable DMing me your mailing address. You don't have to give me your name if you don't want to. Just a mailing address will suffice. Everybody's first ticket is free. That's how we usually do things. You'll get confirmation via chat, which I've seen many of you have already. Perfect. All you have to do is enter !ticket. Boom, you're off to the races. Your first one is on the brotch. It's on the house. And every other one, you know, if you say you have enough to purchase 2 tickets, you'll just enter !ticket, space, and then the number of tickets you're looking to purchase. In this instance, 2. So that's how you can go about doing that. Grumpy, how are you? No, your million plus Mira Gonzo. It's all gone, I'm sorry. It is. Also, as Chaos Eater just did there, if at any point in time, you know, maybe you're not comfortable typing in chat, totally fine as well. I guess, yeah, you'll have to, or eventually you just have to kind of wait for the link. The timer will go off every, I think it's like 45, 65. I don't remember what I have it set to. I'm a dum-dum. But if at any point in time you want to see the public giveaway page, it'll tell you how many tickets you have. Currently, you can also, there's a little link there where you can get tickets just by giving it the old clickaroo. And look, right there. Boom. What else? What else do we need to go over? Each ticket is 500 Mira. Wait, let me back up. So, people are gonna go, what do you mean Mira? You have channel points. We do. Anytime we do a giveaway, we do it via Stream Elements. And Stream Elements also has a channel currency that you can accrue, much like you do on Twitch. It just naturally builds over time, and so you use your Mira for the raffles, for the giveaways. So, if you're going, hey, why can't I purchase my tickets with my channel points? I have X amount, whatever. It's because it's not through the channel points through Twitch. It's on Stream Elements. That's how we do our giveaways. So, each ticket is 500 Mira. You can purchase a maximum of 100 tickets. Like I said, the first one's on the house, so that's about it. I think that's all I got. But and again, I can't stress this enough. If you have any questions, cause concern whatsoever, please don't hesitate to reach out. For whatever things I might not have gone over. I feel like I covered damn near everything, but if I didn't, or if you're just unsure and you got questions, please reach out, Twitter, Discord, whatever you're comfortable doing, and I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. So, nothing but solo stuff tonight. Have fun, Philbert, my guy. Thank you very much. Great weekend. Did a whole bunch of cleanup. With the exception of one Stormblood dungeon, we're all buttoned up. We did Alexander last night. That was a good time. And Jeff is starting his raffle on Friday. Okay, I did not know that. Jeff, plug away if you would like. Please do. I have a fan translated one for my PC, but if I win, I'll take it for my PS5. Absolutely. Perfect. Indeedy do. And you know, yeah, like, and that's the thing too. If you go, well, I've already played it, or I have this, or I have that, it's, well, you know, if you want to collect physical copies, like, there you go. If you win, and you got yourself a physical copy to put up on your shelf or wherever it is you'd like to store your things. But now that I've prattled on and on and on and on and on, we'll get moving and grooving. So happy times. I hope everybody had yourselves a great weekend, man, for sure. Same thing as you, except I can't do the first ticket free because different bot. Gotcha. All right, so there you go. Got one of those. Let me get that PS5 digital. Yeah, can I do that? PS5 digital? No, PS5 physical. It'll be a physical copy. It'll be a physical copy on PS5, PS4, the Switch, or it'll be a Steam digital copy. Those are the platforms. I honestly had no idea that PS5 could do digital. I had no idea. Ill prepared as per usual. All right, yeah. So we're gonna keep on keeping on with MSQ tonight. I need this fan to kick up something fierce. Come on, Haas. No, go back this way. Sorry, Philly, I didn't know. I had no idea that PS5 did digital copies. Yeah, we're just doing physical for PS5, PS4, and the Switch. Digital will be via Steam. Sorry, my bad, dog. DC, thank you for the 33 months, man. What's good? Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you had good golfs yesterday, right? Yeah, Sunday. You went out Sunday. So yeah, now we're going to MSQ it. Let's go speak with Ralbon, our guy. What's up, Raph? I can't sadly. No way to give digital on PS anymore outside PSN cards. Oh, okay. Well, good to know. That I did not know either. So no way to gift digital on PS. So was there? Obviously there was. When did they nix that? When did they get rid of that? I honestly had no idea that was even a thing. General Alden is inside. Aye. Will you be joining him? Why, yes. Yeah, sorry. Stopped allowing digital codes at, like, Amazon and GameStop. Maybe, like, 5... Oh, wow. That long ago? Golly. All right. Well, Philly, there you go. Now we both know. The more you know. I can't replicate a shooting star, so... Dog, I gotta get comfy. It's not that I'm not comfy, but I'm not comfy. I gotta get comfy. What news? You spoke with Fordola, I take it? Yes, as expected. She didn't say very much, but it wasn't a total waste of time. Ehrenwald noticed something odd about her. He thinks she might be having visions almost constantly, which is not how the Echo normally works. Have you found anything here which might explain why it's so different for her? And Youngblood, all of a sudden we get down here, start moving and grooving. He's been a coughing machine, so fingers crossed he's good. We've been hard-pressed just to organize the research materials, let alone study them. To be frank, I'd welcome the Scion's expert assistance if you have time to lend a hand. Of course we do. Let's go check out our pod. Think we'll find Ted Williams in here? Probably not. Bruh, just let me up. The device in which Kryle was held seems even more ominous, and now you know its purpose. The surrounding pods are marked Supply Subject, while this one bears a label Master Subject. The Ironworks received a request from the Alliance to analyze these devices, and I've been recording everything of interest. Did you notice the labeling? All the pods are designed to drain the ether of the occupant, save that one right there. Unlike the others, the interior has been fitted with an array of sensors to measure etheric waveforms. To what purpose, however, I couldn't tell you. Give me your echo. So many bodies, every one of them a victim of these experiments. Few show any signs of external injury. From what we've been able to determine, they perished from forcible ether extraction. Such a miserable way to die. I think we're good. I know little and less of science, so any light you can shed on this facility's operations would be much appreciated. Vance, shall we start with you? You see, what happened was the dog got out again. Taken in combination with the testimonies of Kryle and Thancred, I do begin to see exactly what the Imperials were attempting here. The enchantment procedure entailed infusing a single candidate with ether siphoned from a multitude of supply subjects. As for the master subject, in this case Kryle, the patterns of her etheric activity would provide the model upon which would artificially engineer the candidate's aura. In other words, they were trying to recreate Kryle's echo? I believe so, which would explain our prisoner's present state. Kryle is possessed of an unrivaled ability to hear the whispers of the soul, and it seems probable that the procedure the same acute sensitivity in Fordola. Bro, that word caught me off guard. I was like, The soldiers who guard Fordola, many of them lost friends and family to the skulls. And there's a sentry at her door night and day. If she can't help sensing their thoughts and seeing their past... But you don't just see their pasts, you live it. All the emotions, all the pain. Imagine what it'd do to you. You'd never be the same again. Indeed, as you may recall, Isai was completely transformed by a single glimpse of Racevalga's past. Fordola has been forced to experience the agony of those whose lives she's destroyed. The guilt must be unbearable. That explains her request to be executed. Sounds to me like a kind of justice. Regardless, she can't suffer on for now. We have more pressing matters to consider. If the results of these experiments have been relayed back to Garlemald, there will be naught to stop the Empire from repeating the trick. They could give the echo to anyone, to an entire legion. We must be ready. We must learn all we can of these godforsaken procedures, and Fordola remains our best source of information. She'll not be getting her wish, not yet. Right. Keep faith, lass. If you're to convince others to follow you, you must believe that what you're telling them. People will respond to passion, but not if it's feigned. I understand. Thank you, General. We should leave the flames to it. Let's go. That gear set is saucy. It's so dope. I go looking for answers about the Echo and end up getting schooled by Raubon. Yet more evidence that I don't know what I'm doing. It's no wonder people listen to him and not to me. General Aldin is a veteran of countless campaigns, Lise. You cannot compare yourself to a commander of his experience. I know, but I also know that I couldn't have convinced the mob to give up and go home. It makes me realize how much we rely on his authority, and how much I still have to learn. I wonder what he'll do when everything here's settled. I mean, it is his homeland. Have to go into the trouble of winning it back. Might he not want to stay? 'Tis a quandary which countless refugees now face. To continue the life they built in Uldar or start again in the land of their birth. Vance, a moment. I am newly returned from Uldar with a message from the Sultana. Her Grace desires an audience with you. She understands that you have responsibilities here, but asks that you visit the palace at your earliest convenience. Well, I must away and attend to other business. Until next time, my friends. Pippin's such a good dude. Joined to me by, this evening, Watermelon Lemonade, Polar Seltzer. It's pretty goddamn amazing. An audience with the Sultana! Depending on the nature of her consultation, this might be the perfect opportunity to inquire about the General's future plans. Yes, we'd all like to know about those, Alphino, but not everyone's as comfortable interrogating royalty as you. Take no notice of him, Vance. I forgot, there's like absolutely zero XP to be gained now, so we'll just keep it. Grumpy got off to a good start, as it should. Positively. You win some, you lose some. Well, the question of how to put the Mad King's treasures to good use shows no sign of answering itself. Shall we be about it, Ehrenwald? Shadow, what's up, dude? Interrogating royalty, always a good decision. I mean, why not? Aaron, what's up, buddy? How are you? I'm at your beck and call. Also a good time, yeah. And I should be getting back to my own tasks. I'll organize a squad to head down into the ruins and then start preparing for the big meeting. Oh, send Anonimo my regards, Vance. And ours too, if you please. We shall see you on your return. Me and Torglepup, we got this. We're on the job. Negative. We should have interrogated the Emperor of Erebonia, just saying. I feel like maybe interrogation doesn't always work. I'm gonna have to go to here and here, Chamber of Rule. Paladin. That's gotta be for my Paladin, isn't it? Boy, is it! My poor Paladin gets neglected. I'm sorry. Someday I'll double back. When I do it, it's because it's accompanied by pain. You expected, my lord. Please proceed. What's up, Bart? Please tell me this is voiced.
I thank you for answering my summons in these most interesting times. You have been busy. The liberation of Alamigo will have far-reaching consequences, and there is a matter upon which I would seek your counsel. I speak of Raubon and his future. All know the tale of his rise from penniless refugee to member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come to call Uldar home, it will never be his homeland. He is a son of Alamigo. And now that she is free, I thought it only a matter of time before he sought my leave to return to her. Indeed, I had resigned myself to his loss. Suffice it to say, I was greatly surprised to hear him speak so lightly of handing over the reins in Alamigo and retaking his place at my side. I will welcome him with open arms, of course. He is my most trusted advisor and my dearest friend. But I have known the man a long time, and beneath that steely gaze, I spied a flicker of doubt. Whether Raubon chooses to remain in Uldar or return to Alamigo, I only wish that he do so with a heart unburdened by guilt or regret. Yet, how can he freely make such a choice, knowing how much I depend on him? It is past time that I learned to discharge my duties as a sultana alone. I must go forth and see my realm with my own eyes, and hear the wind with my own ears. Might I have your company for a brief adventure?
Absolutely. Do we get to, like...
Wonderful.
I know she's the Sultana, but can we, like, put her on our shoulder?
Allow me a moment to change into something a touch less conspicuous, and I will join you outside.
I still think that, I mean, I know she's hoofing it, but so come on, we got you. Up there on the old shoulder, we got you. What everybody else get into this weekend? Anything good? For those of you that celebrated here in the States, happy Memorial Day. Oh yeah, Dirt. Adventurers Guild. I should know that by now, but I don't. We all know she got that from Tataru. It's very similar. What do you think of Lilira, the merchant's daughter? This is the disguise I don when I wish to leave the palace and observe my subjects unnoticed. You don't think, like, she would have some type of, like, you know, SEAL Team 6 just kind of chilling over there, keeping tabs? Ordinarily, Papa Sean would accompany me, answered my question. But for this particular outing, I need an advisor, not a minder. And that is why I requested your company. Over the course of your many adventures, you have met people from all walks of life, in every corner of Eorzea, and I would make use of your worldly experience. Now let us be on our way. Our first destination is Stone's Throw, just beyond the gates of Nald. Sold my soul to 14 and got 2 days of diadem done. What is diadem? I know you've talked about it before, but I just don't know. Central Thanalan. My bad. Sorry, we're going Central. I'm going South Central. Ishgard. Oh, okay, cool. Rebuilding Ishgard. Huh? Comfy and traveling. Look upon this procession of tattered tents. These refugee camps in squalor at the mercy of the elements and Thanalan's predators both. The city's mighty walls offer safety, but the streets overflow with people as it is. And unless blessed by the hand of Nand himself, no refugee could ever hope to afford a dwelling in Uldar. 20 years have passed since the fall of Alamigo, and 5 since the calamity, yet the plight of the poor has grown more desperate, not less. As Sultana, the blame falls upon me. It's true. Yes, my authority is limited, and that is an obstacle I must work to overcome. Shall we press on? I would follow the road to the unholy air. For crafting and gathering? Okay. Hey, I got one of those too. Very nice. Well, here's looking up your address. Oh, come on, man. Fine, we'll go around. Oh, back down here.
It was here, in this wholly unremarkable place, that my mother and father met their doom. I was but a child at the time. My parents were returning from an inspection of our interests in Eastern Thanalan when an untimely rock slide crushed their carriage. To this day, it is not certain if the incident was simple misfortune or an expertly planned assassination. Ralbon once offered to reopen the investigation and bring me the truth he assumed I must surely crave, but I refused. Even if my parents' death were orchestrated by the monetarists, we could only have brought their hirelings to justice. The true villains, those who plotted to put me on the throne as a biddable puppet, were ever beyond our reach. Thus did I plan to strip the merchants of their power and place our nation in the hands of its citizens, quite unaware of the consequences my actions would have for you and yours. I shudder to think how many goodly souls paid the price of my naivety. But I am no longer a child reciting words with witless obedience, and I will not be used as a pawn in the monetarists' damnable plans. Games. Forgive my outburst. You're one of the few people to whom I feel I can speak my mind. Come, let us return to Ul'dah and visit the Colosseum.
I mean, we're lazy, so it's fine. That works. Who's got to go back to work tomorrow? Raise of hands. Good. Me too. Everybody raise your hand. Good. Me too. Still the same. Oh yeah, Coliseum. Durr. There we go. Boo, work is right. Today was another busy one, but it was still manageable, thankfully. But yeah, it was still work nonetheless. At least you made 50% more today. Yeah, that's true. Well, actually, I made 150% more today. Because I made time and a half. So I got 100% of my pay plus another 50%. Right? Is that right? Time and a half? Yeah, 1.5. Walter, chill, my guy.
From the moment I became Sultana, I found myself thrust into an endless parade of document signing and ceremonies. For years, I simply signed where I was told to sign and sat where I was told to sit, blissfully oblivious to what any of it meant. Yet one good thing did come from the ignominious chapter of my life, for it was during an official visit to the Colosseum that I first met Ralbon.
I mean, it's the same thing no matter how you cut it, but still more money. Yes, it was definitely more money.
The match I had been invited to attend was not at all what I expected. They had pitted the Bull of Alamigo against some dozen or so rival gladiators. Blinkered though I was, I would not stand for so obvious an injustice and demanded to see a fair fight, one man against another, and my royal wish was duly granted. It was not until later that I learned of the gambling ring which had arranged for Ralbon to die on the sands that day. Regardless, my intervention meant that Ralbon had but a single opponent to dispatch, which he duly did, and when he knelt before me to receive the winner's purse, he swore that he would one day offer me his blade in service. Surrounded as I was by liars and manipulators, I confess I dismissed it as a pleasant piece of theater. But as you know, Ralbon is a man of his word. Though it took him another 5 years of fighting on the blood sands, he amassed a fortune so great as to buy not only his freedom, but a seat on the syndicate, and then I had my blade.
Walter! What are you doing? Licking his paws, that's what. Jesus, man, not a chance. Bro, I remember Raubon having both arms. Those were the days. Savage. Are you not entertained? Yes, sir, I am. I can promise you that.
Your Grace, you mustn't! The danger is too great! Please, Your Grace, come back! I beg of you!
It seems you're the one who needs looking after, Master Shum. Rabon!
Your Grace,
She's adorable.
I have kept the promise made.
So you have, and in turn, so too shall I keep mine. With your winnings, you have become one of the 6 most wealthy souls in all Ul'dah, and so, as tradition dictates, Rauben Aldin, you have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace, and vow to serve with every fiber of my being from this day till my last.
Stand up, dude.
Long live the Sultana, and long live Ul'dah!
Words cannot well express what that man means to me. There are others who care deeply for my well-being, of course. Papa Shan's love for me is as that of a grandsire for his grandchild. But upon matters of governance, I cannot turn to bodyguards and maidservants for counsel.
Pardon me.
Raubon, with the authority of his syndicate position, was the first sword I could wield. His was the only edge which could cut the strings that bound me.
I'll take the money.
We must make haste. My absence will not go unnoticed by the Sultan sworn for long, and there are other places I would visit. To the Azenith Ossuary.
Oh, that's a couple of words, huh? Yes, to the Wonkavator, because it goes upwards and downwards and sidewards, diagonally, all that good stuff. Y'all remember, yeah? Damn, that means poor Valabro. Well, he's not even out currently, but oof, gotta get him up there. Gotta get him to 10, gotta get that Dragoon barding. It's like, it's mandatory, gotta have it.
When the calamity threatened, Raubon led the Alliance forces into battle on the plains of Cartano, and I remained here. I prayed with all my heart that Archon Louisoix would have the power to rouse the 12. Since that day, I have made a custom of visiting this shrine during each of my little excursions. Here I seek the blessing of Thal, reflect upon my choices, and ask myself if I am fulfilling my duties as Sultana. You are rightly celebrated as a champion because you have led the line in 100 battles for the good of Eorzea. In much the same way, I believe the measure of a monarch lies in how she leads her people in the times of adversity. If I am to be a Sultana worthy of the name, I cannot turn a blind eye to the troubles facing Ul'dah. I have chosen my path, Vance. With Alamigo now freed and from Imperial chains, I finally see a way to aid the refugees. Already, man displaced Alamegans seek to begin the long trek home. Many. To facilitate that process, I have made a small contribution. An artisan school in Rauga's Reach for any who wish to learn new trades. Realistically, however, it will take years for such training to yield tangible benefits. But we do not have years. These people will need shelter and employment if they are to survive, and this time the Uldar Treasury shall provide. Precisely where and how to allocate the necessary funds is, of course, another question. Might you ask a member of the Syndicate for advice? Why not seek the advice of one who employs refugees? A wise suggestion. Mayhap a visit to the Gold Saucer is in order. Its proprietor is a member of the Syndicate, and he is one of the few who pay refugees a fair wage.
Shit. I forgot to check my big Cacpot card last night. That means it's all gone, isn't it? Boo!
I wonder, are you acquainted with Godbert Mandeville? Well, he is a most generous man. If something of an eccentric, let us make our way to the landing, and I will see that word is sent to the Gold Saucer. Godbert should be only too glad to receive us.
To the landing we go. I mean, it's definitely not looking great. It's not looking swell. Oh, it's because, yeah, that's right, we did arm. You have until every weekly drawing to claim Cacpot. You just get a small little bonus for claiming within a couple hours of drawings. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you very much, Raph. Plenty of points to re-roll with. Aye. So I have to go to the landing. Yart. Oh, that's right. So I could just re-roll. I guess we'll just go with that.
I have ridden aboard a public airship before, but this shall be my first visit to the Gold Saucer. I must convince to some excitement.
She says she's got to get back because they're going to notice she's gone, and she's like, let's just hop on this airship and go to the casino. Yeah, sure. No problem. Might as well. I got to get back before they notice I'm missing. Let's go to the casino. Meet me at Foxwoods. Yeah, because I had said, like I said last night, I won 10K on a mini Cacpot. So that was pretty nice. Might as well do that while we're here, too. Certainly. Eight will get us 720. I mean, 720 seems pretty good. 7, 8. We'll stay with the sure thing. We're gonna. Oh, because it's the event's going on. I was like, huh? What? Yes, of course we'll play again. Another 8? Imagine that. 9. I mean, dude, again, I'm just gonna stick with the sure thing. Works for me. I got the jackpot mini earlier. Nice little 50. Yeah, dude, I got that the other night. Felt really good. I was like, neato. Hey, what's up, Glitch? How are you, man? Yeah, 108. When I was playing Cold Steel, my crow DB like T-posing bug, his head even spins. Oh yeah? The old spinnerooski. All right, well, we'll go meet up with Sultana in a minute. Where do I peruse the mounts? Oh, prize claim? Probably here. Yeah, dude. No, maybe not. I'm good, just struggling to find a party to run dungeons right now. I'm sorry, man. Use the NPCs. I was shocked with how good they were. Mender, no. Is it NGP exchange? No, it's not the exchange. Oh, it's because I'm on Goblin anywho. Yeah, who do I go and see about? What other mounts are there? I'm just curious to know. Over here? Oh, hot dog. Oh, at the desk? That's cool. I didn't realize you could get, like, neat-looking gear over here, too. Super Earth Command, what's up, man? I'm just looking to check out what, this would go if I'm trying with normal dungeons, but I'm trying alliance raids. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, no, but just to look at any of them, really. Prize 3 claim? Okay. Hot dog. Adamantoise? Get the fuck out of here, really? I can't see it, though, huh? So now, why can't I... Oh, because those are very expensive. Imagine that. Why can't I? Because they're very expensive. Adamantoise. I know, like, what Adamantoise looks like. Piggy, wind up, narrow. Oof. But that's, like, legit the only mount I can get right now. The other ones are just... obviously very expensive. Blackjack for 4 mil, start saving? Yeah, I guess we could, huh? Oh, new hairdos? For real? Small polished whistle card. How many buds can I have on Adamantoise? A couple? You know what? Fuck it. Before we do that, let's go see if we won Cacpot. Oh, it's just a one-seater? Boo. That's okay. Cacpot board. Shit. Forgot I gotta be on my home world for it. Multi-mounts are rare? Gotcha. I'm like, why would a multi-mount be super duper cheap? My general idea for the Twin Adder's Primal was running in Screaming and holding aggro while rotating damage reduction abilities. Okay. Any advice for the Primal Garuda? I have no advice. Sorry. Definitely do what Phil said. Just kill her till she dies. When you hit 3 million 3,000 seals, there's a wyvern mount? Oof. Gimme. All right, I'm back. Got it. Hit her until she dies and hope I get a good healer. Yeah. Definitely kill the pinions and then hide behind the rocks when she gets angry. And launches the wind. Pardon me. Pardon again. Now we teleport. Look at Seraph. We're bumping in Gridania. It's good. Now we go hit up the Cacpot board. If I hit the jackpot, you all get an Adamantoise. Woohoo! 1,000! We got no numbers. All numbers match. Mad Bird Ring? The hell is that, man? I would just rather the 1 million. More! Hey, we got the last number. Good for us. The feels good moment. Let's get our new ticket. We'll do an 8, a 3, a 1, a 4. Oh yeah, we'll just do the quick pick. That's easier. Quick pick it. There we go. All right, now we'll go back to Sultana-ing. Damn, they make you pay mad money for blackjack.
I had heard descriptions of its splendor, yet I never dreamt it would be so bright and inviting. No, I couldn't possibly. We did not come here to fritter away the royal coin. Godbert will be expecting us. Come, let us head directly to the lounge and ignore these gaudy temptations.
Super Earth Command? I guess it does. Because what was it? It was at the prize claim. Blackjack ID key, 4 million. There she is. No, but that's the, it's a vessel, evidently. Does it also have hookers? I wish I could have gotten into Futurama. I didn't. I was a Simpsons guy, though. Lots and lots of.
I believe this is where we are to meet Lord Mandeville. Shall we sit while we await his coming?
My apologies, Your Grace. I have kept you waiting.
No apologies are necessary, Godbert. My request was sudden, and you were kind to make yourself available at such short notice.
When the Sultana herself comes calling, there is no more important engagement.
As to the purpose of my visit, I would have your thoughts on how the Crown might best aid the refugees residing in Thanalan. You are aware, I'm sure, that many of Alamigo's displaced sons and daughters long to return to their newly liberated homeland, and you are also aware of how they will suffer without shelter and work to sustain them. I would use our nation's wealth to spare them that suffering. What advice have you for me on the matter of how it might be distributed?
Whoa. Like, it's a serious question. Is this like a thing, man? Like the Krillin dots? Is that a thing? The unusual circumstances of our meeting and Your Grace's choice of companion would suggest to me a desire for an honest and unvarnished opinion. I shall give you one. My advice to you is stop. Taxing Uldar's wealth to save Alamegan refugees is a terrible, terrible idea.
You oppose my proposition?
Most emphatically. I agree with your grace that the refugees must have housing and employment, but what profit is there for Uldar in this arrangement?
Profit? After all you have done for Gir Abanya's displaced, I thought you the very last person to seek to benefit from this misfortune.
On another meaning, but I assume it's a Buddhist thing? Okay. Forgive me, your grace, but you appear to be laboring under misapprehension. It is a fine endeavor to support one's fellow man. I fear, however, that your stance is one born of pity. Your intent is to save the refugees, is it not? For all our potential, we are indolent creatures by nature. If unconditional charity is all we know, then we begin to rely upon it, to expect it. And then we must consider Uldar's own poor and downtrodden. Should they hear of you spending the nation's coin, not to improve their lot, but to nurture the distant citizens of Alamigo, it is unlikely they will applaud your generosity. I don't want to get into the weeds here, but just this right here is very, it sounds very, reminiscent of what's going on in the States. A little bit. Surely it is not your grace's intention to foster new resentments, but to spread goodwill.
Indeed. Then any support I pledge to the refugees must promote self-sufficiency while also serving the interests of the people of Uldar.
Storm, what's up, bud? Exactly so. Such an arrangement will create a far more equitable relationship with the returning Alamegans, even as it generates the revenue required with the approval of your subjects.
You have given me much to ponder, Lord Mandeville. I thank you for your candor.
So what's the name of the big gold saucer mount, like the cactus one that I've seen? I'm sure that is millions upon millions. And is this dude related to, what's his name? Can't think of his name, but they look identical.
Prophet, the thought never even crossed my mind.
Play Hildebrand and find out? Okay. Hildebrand, that was the name. I couldn't figure it out, sorry.
But standing about lamenting my naivety will not do any more good. I shall consider my lesson learned and press on. Vance, are you perchance acquainted with any successful merchants? If my attempt at philanthropy is obliged to reap a profit, it would seem wise to consult someone with a knack for business. Ordinarily, I would not trust any agent of the East Aldenard Trading Company, but if you hold this Hancock fellow in high esteem, I am content to be led by you. You may repay my faith by journeying to distant Kugane and speaking with him on my behalf. Eager though I am to visit those shores, I have not the leisure for a lengthy sea voyage.
But you can just hop on an airship, okay.
Now, assuming you will travel as adventurers are wont to do, I shall await your report by the Aetheryte in Uldar. A fair journey to you, Vance, and a swift one, if you please.
Surely. We went like 2 zones over? No, like, the fact remains she went out of her way to tell us that I have to be back quick because they're gonna notice I'm gone. But all of a sudden she's like, we can just hop on the airship and go again. Like, look. She was worried because she was like in the city, but we go to Foxwoods and she's like, we're good. Dude, it's the principal. Doesn't matter. It doesn't. She was worried about being out and about. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Oh, these are just orchestral rolls. Right. Bro, what? We gonna be Playboy bunnies? We can do it. Stormcall, yeah. Hey, hero. Do you mind doing this? Not at all. Swinehead. Curl. Oh, I meant to go to 3, not 4. Sorry. They try those tights on? Eyebrow wiggle? Yeah. Try them on! Mama Automaton? Oh. Archon Throne. I wish I could see what they look like. Inner Typhon. Gambler barding? Yeah, a try-on option for mounts would be dope. Yeah, like, just to at least see them, you know? I mean, again, you can just friggin' Google it, I suppose. Well, now that I said that, I'm gonna do that. I just want to see what... The blackjack is pretty dope. It looks pretty nice, man. It's pretty neat looking. It's very aerodynamic. It's a goddamn airship, bro. All right, I'll save. That's a lot of points, though. I'll just save. I'll save. All right, Kugane. Kugane or bust. It's the issue from like 4 something. Oh, okay. Pod 602 is the thing I was hanging on in the. Oh, that's the thing from Nier, right? Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I saw somebody. It wasn't you. I saw somebody flying over my head, and I was like, "What is that?" I don't think you can buy that till you do the Nier raid. Oh, really? Okay. And that's in Shadowbringers, right? Little pig, let me in. Yep, okay. Vance, and to what do I owe the pleasure? Or are you here on business? I beg your pardon. Her Grace the Sultana would have my opinion on how best to invest the wealth of Ul'dah. My dear Vance, I have you to thank for this. Recognition, I'm sure. And I'm flattered that you came to me, truly flattered. But why settle for a lowly apprentice when you could have the master? Upon matters of profit, there is no living soul better qualified to advise Her Grace than Chairman Lolorito, a man whose morning exertions are said to fill his guardrobe with gold? Guardrobe? I should be happy to arrange a meeting for you, say at the Scion's former headquarters in Thanalan. The Waking Sands would seem a suitable neutral venue for negotiations, don't you think? Fare you well, Vance, and may your dealings prove fruitful. I gotta go to the Waking Sands, for real? No, I don't. Oh, because I have to tell... Gotta tell Sultana. Bro, there's always people here doing this. Pretty quaint. Pretty quaint. We have a fox and a carbuncle. That's pretty neat. No, what am I doing? I don't know. I don't have those. I thought I had... Oh, because I only have 8. Gotcha. Emerald car. Oh, wait a minute. So, wait, hang on. So let me. Oh. Okay, gotcha. Pardon me. I don't think I have anything in my saddlebag. No, I don't. Okay. Oh, bro, that's the thing from Monster Hunter World. Because I did accept a quest, and I saw that thing, and it was very Monster Hunter-esque. Ah, okay. Yo comprendo. Pardon me.
Welcome back, Vance. Did your merchant friend have any useful advice to share? With Lolorito? And you agreed to this? I am well aware of his standing in the field of business, but I had hoped to keep the monetarists at arm's length, and him in particular. Nay, I cannot live in fear of the man. I must learn how to treat with him if I am to rule Uldar effectively. Very well, I will meet with Lolorito. Let us go on ahead to the Waking Suns and prepare for his coming.
Sent us to Asia and back for advice. That people can't sell mounts on the marketplace, can they?
This is where the Scions first congregated. I have heard many tales, but never had an occasion to visit. To work, then. The hour of meeting draws near, and I would gather my thoughts. Pray see to it that we have the appointed room to ourselves.
There is Urianger.
A personal summons from the Scions. This must be important business indeed. Though, if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help.
I will punch you right in the jejunum. Have a seat, Pipsqueak.
You have made your point. 'Tis indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask. There, would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira?
Nay, the deception has served its purpose. I am glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito, but shall we proceed to the business at hand?
By all means. I must say I am most eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo. The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund the endeavor, together with the fortune seized from the late Teleji Adeleji's estate.
Yeah, the late dude got shredded.
But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Uldar and Alamigo both. And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your mercantile wisdom.
Ah, 'twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more. To summarize, in return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar. Huh, I am impressed, Your Grace. 'Tis an elegant solution, albeit one lacking certain crucial details, specifically which industry and where.
How swiftly you identified the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would. Your travels have taken you across the length and breadth of Givea Abania, and you know the land far better than I. Which of the settlements you visited would best provide a home for our refugees? Which has the greatest potential to flourish, given the appropriate investment?
Yes, if a stable trade route can be established between Uldar and Alamigo, then Alagiri would once more become an important waypoint. But while such growth would greatly benefit its current residents, I'm afraid it could sustain little beyond that. Ah, yes, that desolate little village on the shore of Loch Seld. I know the Saltry and its products well. The Imperial invasion brought an end to their more widespread distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand, myself included. Salt has ever been a transformative ingredient, and in this instance, I dare say, it could transform a modicum of effort into a mountain of gill.
The local citizens will need to be consulted, of course, but I trust the East Aldenar Trading Company can be relied upon to provide its assistance in negotiating a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Naturally, Your Grace. I shall dispatch representatives well-versed in the extraction of this white gold and wring every last ounce of profit from its production. The Loch's bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment, whilst easing the burden on the bull's aching shoulders, just as Your Grace desired.
A deal is struck then.
I fear it will be many years before I feel comfortable taking part in such negotiations. But I shall not complain. We have piqued Lolorito's interest and secured his invaluable expertise. Thank you, Vance. I could not have done it without you. Our course is decided then. I shall return to the palace and have my ministers begin work on implementing the particulars of the plan. If I could prevail upon you one more time, Vance, I would ask that you convey the details of our negotiations to Commander Hext on your return to Alamigo. My thanks again. Together, we have laid the groundwork for an endeavor which promises to benefit the people of Alamigo and Uldar both.
I'm on the job. Because I love you.
Yeah, sure.
No, let's not. Yeah, sure it.
So I feel like it's just gonna get more and more expensive.
But I gotta go hit the head, so I will BRB. Promise. Damn, I just got my hopes up so much because I checked my phone. I had an email and it was from NIS, and I was like, oh shit! I was like, are they? It's like they're getting back to me? And it was just so like, cause I didn't contact public relations first. I evidently contacted like the store, and it was like, this is just a survey that we just want to know how our store team did. I was like, darn. I was like, all right. It's like, it's nice of them, but no. Hey, nice outfit.
Vance, you're back. What did Nanamo? Oh. Sorry, are you allowed to talk about your audience with the Sultana? So Raubon says he's going to return to Ul'dah, but she isn't sure she wants to. Tell us something we don't know, but I'm pleased to hear that she's committed to helping our refugees come home. And this plan to revitalize the Saltery does make a lot of sense. Quite how you convinced her to seek Lolorito's help is another question. After all that has happened, he is the very last person I would expect her to turn to for advice. But on a more practical note, Lise, assuming the interim government elects to accept Ul'dah's proposal, I have one caveat I should like you to include in the bargain. Alamigo must be permitted to cover a portion of the investment. We have a fortune at our disposal, after all, and allowing Ul'dah to provide the entirety of the capital will afford Lolorito too much control. Honestly, Alphino, it's like Kugane never happened. What exactly does a ruthless profiteer have to do with to earn your trust? But yes, you do make a good point. First things first, though, we need to discuss this proposal with the Saltery's residents. Wesker, how do you fancy explaining the Sultana's plan to your grandfather? I'd like to hear what Watt thinks of the idea before agreeing to anything. Right away, Commander. Would you mind coming along, Vance? I might need you to fill in on the details. Then I shall come as well. Should Watt wish to discuss figures, my knowledge of the nation's finances may prove useful.
Alright, so now we're just government errand dudes. Government errand people. We are errand folk. Errand folk. That's us. That's what we're doing. We are running errands. Heroic volunteer. That's about right, for sure. Save the world. Save a couple of gil. You know, no big thing. Heroic volunteers. What manner of mischief brings you youngins to Old Watt this time, eh?
They want to rebuild the Saltery, Grandad. Vance, tell them about the deal.
Well, bugger me. We've never had the coin on our hands to put the place back to how it was, but it sounds like that's about to change. There's just one small wrinkle in your plan. It doesn't account for all the nasties queuing up to eat anyone who goes near the shore. The king used to send soldiers to cull the buggers, but the Imperials weren't about to help the likes of us.
Don't worry, Grandad. We'll take care of all that. Commander Hext has been talking about starting up regular patrols, and I'm sure she'd assign me to the lock if I asked.
I'd appreciate that, Whisker, my lad. Truly I would. So, does this mean you've gotten better with that blade of yours?
I've been training, aye, but mostly to kill Imperials. Hey, Ethan, how are you, man? You have some experience hunting monsters, don't you, Vance? Think you could cast an eye over a few of the local beasties and teach me how to deal with them?
I'm your guy.
Let's not waste any time then. I'll see you at the lock. Whilst you are busy attending to the local fauna, I shall have Master Watt explain to me exactly what is required to restore the Saltery to its former glory. Good hunting.
Pretty good. Landed a voice acting thing. I'm doing Trails through Daybreak streamer in July. Yo, that's awesome, Ethan. Glad to hear it, man. Congrats. That's very exciting, man.
Right then, Vance. I've got a spyglass here that you can use to take a closer look at these pests. Once you've got their measure, you can tell me what to do, and we'll see how well I get on.
Search the surroundings for yabbies. All right. Yabbies. Observe the Abbey to determine its vulnerabilities. Damn, that was a tough one to peg down because he just keeps. Knowing Falcom only 20% of the game is voice, so it should be fun. Let's hope it's more than 20%. The Abbey's entire body is protected by a hard carapace, and the underside of the head looks soft and vulnerable. Oh, looks like you found a Yabby. They say hitting their shells like smacking a rock. Any suggestions? Aim for the soft underside of the head, just hit it as hard as you can. Vulnerable under the head, are they? Right then, wish me luck. Get him, get him. You got this. Share that XP, bro. Thanks, Vance. I did just as you told me, and the Waifkin went down like a sack of potatoes. Let's find something else. Let's kill us a 69 Yabby. You know what I was thinking too? I could just do that, can't I? Yeah. I think I can handle the Yabbies now. Pardon me. Woo. I think I can handle the Yabbies now, so we should try something different. What else is out there? Am I literally just like, I'm just being a fucking surveyman, not a surveyor? So this dude can beat stuff up? Like, this is not very riveting. Is this also, like, is the patch content in Stormblood leading into Shadowbringers also similar to a Realm Reborn where it's not to like the last quarter of it where it starts picking up? We're just doing like meaningful fucking jazz. The Phobad's hands are large and powerful, but destroying the crystallized core should render the Salt Golem innate. You sense power pulsating from behind its brow. This first patch is the longest? Okay. Phobad. How do I defeat one of those? Really, really hard. Yeah, bro, hit him in the eyes. Do your thing. I don't. Like, there's little to no, like, plot relevance, in my opinion. We're just helping this dude learn how to fight.
It seems Whisker has the sultry security well in hand. I, meanwhile, have discussed the next steps with Master Watt and completed my inspection of the site. With a little work, the vacant buildings could be made into very presentable dwellings.
Message from General Alden. Apologies for the interruption, sir, but the General would speak with you at your earliest convenience.
Do not feel obliged to wait around on my account. I will remain here to hammer out the finer details with Watt and act as an intermediary with our business partners in Uldar. You should go.
General Alden asked that you wait for him by the main gate in the Alamegan Quarter. My apologies again, sir. Fare you well. Can't speak for Nissa as Daybreak isn't out yet, but I can say the JP version of Kuro is a little on the quiet side due to them thinking they need celebrity voice actors for the protagonists. I mean, don't they usually go with, like, fairly big names for the Japanese voice acting? That's a genuine question. I don't know any better because I never listen to the Japanese voice acting. But don't they usually go with some pretty, like, stout names? Like they go with big names, which is why the budget is as small as it is. And I don't know like numbers for the budget, but Arcadia Goodman, how are you? Victorio! What's up, my guy? Dude, we're almost there. 39 days, soon to be 38. It's a wild, wild ride. Bro, when I started doing the countdown, we're like... Dude, I started at like 115 or something like that. We're almost there. In Japanese, it's a big deal to hire expensive voice actors like how Daisuke Onoaka Snow from 13 is Van and Kura. Bro, I don't want to know. I guess I don't know who Van is. But don't tell me. I'm assuming that's the main character, but I don't. I'm well, man. At a tap room watching the game and turning into stream because game audio in this. Ah, gotcha. No game audio. I saw that the Celts were down by 3 in the third. It was like 78, 75.
Apologies for the wait. People are screaming for the butcher's blood again. No sooner have we broken up one mob than another forms. Thankfully, all have been amenable to reason, thus far. But it is
Neko, what's up, dude? How did you like it?
We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades apprehended in the peaks.
By their uniforms, the captives were first judged to be Imperial troops. But after further investigation, their true identities came to light. I dare say you remember Yuyuhasi and Laurentius, the fugitives who conspired with Captain Ilberd in the Crystal Brave's betrayal. Aye, well, it would seem they followed him all the way to the wall. It was they who orchestrated the slaughter of the resistance fighters prior to the Griffin's infernal ritual.
Were it in your hands, how would you punish these men?
Help him rebuild.
You would spare these animals? Yours is a more merciful brand of justice than mine. In any event, I thank you for your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to pass judgment, I'll see that your opinion is heard. Well, that concludes
Put him to
our
work
business
forever.
here. But there is more I would say. Walk with me.
So will this part of 14 be done in time for another in-betweener to be played before daybreak? No, no chance. Zero chance. I'm hoping that we'll be able to get through all of Shadowbringers. Like, without the patch content, obviously. Probably will happen if daybreak just makes me drop whatever I'm playing for it. Yes.
I bear a share of the blame for Ilbert's atrocities. Had I openly supported the cause of Alamegan liberation, he might not have felt driven to do what he did.
Phil, I'm doing my best.
Things could have been different, and I'm sorry they aren't.
I just really edit the HUD layout and keybinds to make it comfortable. Yeah, and that's the great part of it, Yuna. Like, you're able to.
But even after all that has happened, my homeland is free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my countrymen have reclaimed what many thought lost forever.
I still tinker.
Under her new leadership, I have every confidence that Alamigo will emerge from the shadow of the Empire and rise once more to greatness. Which means my work here is done. Soon I will return to Uldar and take my place at the Sultana's side.
Father...
I'll not deny there's a part of me that wants to stay. The same part that contemplated renouncing my rank and joining you as a wandering sellsword. But I pledged my blade to Nanamo, and I will not betray that oath.
Is this truly what you want, Father?
It is. Ever has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain. Thank you for lending an ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me to stay, I trust you'll send me on my way.
I'm gonna suggest P4 gold, but apparently Shadowbringers is longer than I expected. I'm not looking to get into... I'm not doing P4. I'm still, like, burnt on Persona. I know, like, it sounds like I'm I'm not. P5G, I know. I mean, P5R, excuse me, not P5G. Persona 5, fantastic. Too long, burnt me out, and I'm not gonna be touching another, like, Persona game for a hot minute. That the Metaphor will probably be like the next Persona-esque game that I play. Yeah, like Phil said. P4G is a pretty beefy, and that's what I had heard as well, Victorio. My goal is to play through Yakuza 4, Thousand Year Door Remake, and Yakuza 5 first, but I don't think it's enough time, bro. Get to it. Wait, which Persona 5? P5R. I know I said P5G, but I was just talking P4G, so. Royale with cheese, for sure. That took longer than I intended, but at least you know where I stand. Now that that's settled, Arenvold, what news? We may have a problem, sir. A group of Anata has arrived at the main gates, and I don't mean the Vera. These ones are Quailana, ones that summon the primal. P4G is half the size of P5R, but that still leaves it at a 100-hour mark for stream. Yeah. I mean, it would still be a 100-hour mark even if I didn't stream it. Way too many damn P5 games. I think Atlas is milking it. I don't know much of Atlas, but what I do know is that they are milking it. Like, without question. 110%. I know little to nothing about Atlas as a company, but from what little I've seen, oh yeah, they're milking the absolute shit out of Persona. Like, every entry they're milking. Especially P5, like from what I've seen, again. They're insisting that they be allowed to attend the council. Lisa's trying to reason with them, but she may need help.
An invitation was extended to all the native beast tribes, but we assumed the Quelana would refuse it out of hand.
We had best go and see for ourselves. Pippin, take command of our forces and be ready for battle. Atlas has P5 on 3 different generations of consoles, and it's 2016. It would be a decade old. Well, then that just answered your question. Or your hypothesis, let's call it. You think that Atlas is milking it. P5 is like Atlas's Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I could see those parallels for sure. Vance, you've dealt with these Quelana before. I have you at my side. Me being all like, damn, when's Elder Scrolls, not Skyrim happening? Bro, I can't play those games. I have zero interest in them. And it mostly just stems from there's way too much open world and I just can't concentrate. I can't focus. I get too much leash or I get too big of a yard. I'm not even on a leash. I'm a dog with too big of a yard and I forget where like my food bowl is, you know? I do enjoy hearing that Zach's been having a good time with Strikers, but that's still another one that I'm like, nah, never. Someday you'll get me to play Dark Souls? No, you won't. No, you won't. And pass. Nope. Even if it's only for one, well, I'll do it in Discord. How's that? You want P6? I think you and everybody else wants P6. Truth be told.
Vance, Raubon, gods, it's good to see you.
Ah, the Slayers has come. All right, again. Girabanya.
It's our wish that you are welcome, but we cannot condone the summoning of primals. If you want to enter the palace, I must ask that you first surrender any crystal jewelry. You have my word that it will be returned to you when the meeting is over.
We will do as you ask.
But you will not have our weapons. We are not so foolish as to place ourselves entirely to the mercy of our tormentors.
P6, same year we get Kai? That seems about right. So that means we're going to get P6 in 2025, 2026. Right? Hopium 2025, Copium 2026. Alright, let them keep their swords. This is where it's bad, though, because I do like to point it out. P5 is just striving for Persona becoming full mainstream for its release. I think GTA 6 will be a cross-gen game. I don't think it will be. I think they're going to abandon ship on, like, PS4. I think it'll be PS5. It'll be PS5, it'll be PC, but I could be wrong, but I don't think they're going to be on PS4. Alex, what's good, dude? P5 Vanilla came out same year as Cold Steel 2 here in Final Fantasy 15. That's bonkers. We know PS5 Pro is coming. Yeah, for sure. And, you know, maybe I'm just a bit of a chud. Like, I don't consider PS5 and PS5 Pro to be cross-gen, personally. I don't think they're gonna go backwards. No, I meant PS5, PS. Oh yeah, like moving forward for sure, not like cross-gen backwards though. Why do I have the feeling we've welcomed a Viper into our midst? Yeah, moving forward, definitely. They'll do the same thing they did with GTA 4. Like, cause didn't it start on like 360 PS5, 360 PS3, and here we are, it's on PS5. They'll do that for sure. We'll get a GTA 6, and then that'll be on like PS fucking 8 at some point in time. PS6 will be AI. Pass. I just think I'm out on consoles. Like nearly everything I play is on PC. And with Sony, like having said that they want to put more of their titles on PC, it's fine by me. I just do what I do now. I just wait. Hope by the time PS6 comes out, Sony will be releasing their games on PC day one. Yeah, you know what? Like, if not day one, if we get it within, like, you know, a couple of months, not like a couple of years, that would be rad. Ooh. Yeah, a few months would definitely be good. Neko, they already said just a couple of weeks ago that they're going to announce the next Switch console in 2025. If I'm not mistaken, I vaguely remember them saying they're going to announce it in 2025. They just didn't give like a concrete date. This Kylina Elder's intentions seem at odds with all we know of her tribe. What do you think, Vance? What level is my Dark Knight? 73? Honestly, I'm quite disappointed in my PS5 purchase. All the exclusives I loved on PS4 became non-exclusives. Is it a new console or is it just going to be a minor difference like the DSi was? No, they're saying it's... I mean, it's room there. Nobody has said anything concrete, but it's highly speculated that it's gonna be, or it could be rather. It's not gonna be. It could be on par with like a PS4 Pro, DLSS, etc., etc. You believe an understanding can be reached. 'Tis not entirely unheard of, I suppose. Those who followed Saint Shiva eventually thought reconciliation with Ishgard. Press X to doubt. I don't doubt it at all. I could see it being as powerful as a PS4 Pro, for sure. Whatever the truth, I would take no chances. The god must be strengthened, ideally with people who know a thing or two about primals. Can we rely on the Scions? Of course we can. Let's just get busy. Let's go. But yeah, it's gonna be a completely new console. What I read was there will be information coming, but it's not happening in June since World keeps clamoring for it. I like the idea of Game Awards era announcement, but Nintendo does weird things. Yeah, they had already, like, somebody from Nintendo had already stated that they'll be announcing the new console in 2025. They just didn't give a concrete date. So they acknowledge that the next, like, the Switch's predecessor exists, and it's going to be the next generation of Switch, or something of that effect. And that they are going to announce it in 2025. Could also end up a failure like the Wii U was. I feel like, and I'm not like a Nintendo fanboy or anything, but I feel like they learned from the Wii U, and with the incredible amounts of success of the Switch, I don't think they're gonna completely change the formula. You know what I mean? Like, they're not... I don't think that they need to... like, they don't need to reinvent the wheel. Maybe just upgrade the hardware. It might look different, but... They said not June. That's just going to be a Switch 1 Direct. Yeah, I mean, both times they tried to add minor things and call them new consoles have failed. Burnt, I brought reinforcements. Erenvold told me of the arrival of our unexpected guests, and I agreed that it would be prudent to call upon Y'shtola and Thancred as well. Calling the SNES a failure. Absolutely not. One can never be too careful when dealing with the enthralled. I'm not familiar with the Kylina tribe myself, but Alizé's report suggested that they shun contact with other races, despite it, in fact. Even compared it to Anata. Indeed. This apparent reversal in attitude is most curious. No one expected a response to our invitation, much less an envoy,
and I imagine Lys was forced to make some rather hasty arrangements in order to accommodate them. Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves? If the meeting is to be held in the throne room, 'twould seem wise to have eyes both inside and outside the palace. Ishtal and I can stand guard without. That leaves the three of you to keep watch over proceedings in the throne room itself. Understood. We should join General Alden inside then. Vance, do you know the rear entrance to this palace? It's on the eastern edge of the city, at the top of the stairs. The guard there should be instructed to let us pass. Upsy daisy. You know what the Scion, sir? General Alden left orders that you were to be escorted inside. If you'll follow me, boy, will we. Gaul, what's up, buddy? Chilling, trying to chill. I can't English today very well. How's your day, dude? How's your weekend?
Thank you all for coming. I am Lys Hext, and I speak for the Resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, envoys from the Ananta and the Kikern. You've come from every corner of Givea to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question.
What level are you at, Gaul?
What was the
I got
first thing
that
you
martial
noticed
arts
when you
girl
came in?
for a free pull. I was like, oh, cool. But I want that dragon dude.
For me, it was that empty throne. It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king. Would any of you like to take their place? Or should someone else sit there? Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals, and I hope, as friends.
29 earlier might ease off though. Gotcha. Don't want to get burned out too quick. Since Striker isn't for you, will Tactica be in the near future? What is Tactica? I'm sorry, Alex.
Expertly done. Lys has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game and positioned them to consider a joint government.
Yeah, that Trails mobile game is
All
going to be
things
hot
considered, I
garbage.
would say events have got off to a fine start.
In my opinion. Obviously.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Thank you, Ragenfred. Another vote in favor. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kaliana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a
Inject it
republic?
into your veins. You're going to need a fucking transfusion, bro. It's going to be poison. Oh, Tactica P5. No, I probably won't be playing that either.
The Ananta wish only that those who dwell within Givea devote themselves to our faith.
Like I said, I'm burnt out on Persona. Still. The next Persona-esque game I play will be Metaphor, which is what, like October? I still need to finish Fire Emblem Engage. Fun fact, someone made the SAO Nerve Gear? Dude, I saw that, and it actually works like the Nerve Gear too. Which is bonkers that somebody would create that. That's what I want. I want an SAO MMO. Give me that.
You shall all all worship Sri Lakshmi! Lady of bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage!
What the fuck, lady? Why? Snakes. I hate them.
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
Put a fucking blade through the snake lady's back, dude. Just run her through. Yeah! My man! Congratulations, you played yourself. She deserved it. Yo, what a boss move. We're gonna be old people before that comes out. I'm already an old person, dude. I'm 38. I'm not getting any younger.
Gods damn it! The guards were already turned!
Fuck!
Fools!
This is such a hype track, too. Wowzers!
The Kalyana would see us all enthralled.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvald to shield us.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
All right, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Badass.
Yeah, whatever she's about, you'd best make it quick.
Hold him off! I gotta run to my house. I gotta get my notebook. Like, what?
Come then. Who will be next to die on my steel?
So bad, dude. He's so sick, man. God damn. Oh shit, we're gonna solo instant this? Alright, let me catch up. Storm? Yeah, ruined. Ah, Rhea, hello, my dear. Jane screams her hell out. Wow. Indy choked? Good. Welcome to the finals? Good. I don't want us to choke in the finals now. Ichi, what's up, big dog? I love you. What happened in the final minute, Victoria? Where are the brooms? Dude, pretty wild. Use the duty action deflect to dissipate the ether spheres Lakshmi releases during the battle. Be warned that allowing an ally to be enthralled by an ether sphere will result in failure. Alright. Mavs Boston final is going to be a crazy one. Dude, I kind of hope Minnesota wins. Remember that, oh shit. Did I do it right? Oh shit, okay, I see. So is this all I do? And then also kill? I guess so.
Why, I offer you peace and serenity.
Maybe this is a bad time. I didn't know any better. I don't know what I'm doing. Gotta hustle. I mean, dude, if Ehrenwald was like running about, homie, how am I supposed to do it all? Jesus Christ, man. Oh, really? Got them all? Well, obviously we failed. Like, how am I supposed to fucking get him? I thought he was supposed to help me. Good lord. All right, well, we failed that one. So do I just need to concentrate on, like, dissipating those ether balls? Yeah, Neko, that dragon fight on Heaven's Horde is epic. Epically good. Think y'all took it like a 19-5 run? Oof. Bro, you suck at your job.
I offer you peace and serenity.
What the fuck, bro? Are you gonna go get those things or what? Any others left? Dude, guy needs to turn on the fucking jets. Like Benny and the Jets. What? Come on, man.
I shall free you from your hate.
Ehrenwald, you suck, man. How can I rely on you to do it? Oh, what the fuck? Really? This is absurd. What are we doing?
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
Yeah, no shit, bro. I know I'm the Warrior of Light, but I thought you also had the Echo. Oh, no shit! Fodola! Least let her out?
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or
Bro,
not?
is she gonna become a new Scion? Is she gonna become a Scion? That'd be some wild shit, man. Sorry, fam. I gotta hunker down. I gotta concentrate. I don't have to do the goddamn Orby. Dude, I still have to do the fucking and she gets free health? What in the world? Get the fuck, why would you run over to me? Oh, Raubon. Let me target you. Huh? Oh, for real? All right, well, let me clap them cheeks. I'm gonna make you alive with my light. Ah! All right, so good. No more of that mumbo jumbo, huh? Oh, I was like, no! What did I do? Shit, for real, man? Ah! Fuck! So lame. I don't like this at all. And yeah, it's because I failed once already. That's why I don't like it. Naturally.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Fordola! Look at you rip and roll, kid. Oh no! Ah, do the jump! Fuck. Shame on me. It's alright. Dude, if I had gone down on that one, I'd have been so blowed. Like, really, man? Come on. Oh, for crying out loud. I mean, dumb on my part for sure, but... I don't know what it is I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm sure I'm doing it poorly. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing, man. Oh, we did it! I thought I was fucking it up. Let's go! Woo! I was scared for a while. That was chaotic. Second time's a charm. Trails, what's up, man? How are you?
We did it! We beat her!
Things are very well, man. How was your weekend? Get to watch Lise breaking her out of the clink. Pretty gutsy move. Same dude. I worked yesterday and today.
I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
Seven hells. It's her, the Butcher.
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven. Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you. For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
Feel for. Cell sweep, yeah, man. But like the finals aren't starting until like June 6th or something. Like 2 weeks. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that, my bad. Aye, our stand against the Kylina would have been brief indeed had you not volunteered for guard duty. We'd be enthralled as surely as our sentries were. They must have planned this far in advance.
Security was my responsibility, and I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have... it's my fault, my stupid mistake.
Nay, lass, we were all caught unawares. We will take this as a lesson and watch our own more carefully in the future. You can be sure that the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in our ranks. The soldier who first spoke up in favor of the Kylina keeping their weapons springs to mind.
A primal servant is betrayed by his aura. If you mean to conduct an investigation, I can identify any others acting under Sri Lakshmi's influence. Thanks, Shistola. We'd appreciate it.
Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Fordola turned up. What was she even doing here?
I asked her to come.
Well, that explains it then.
It's sad, but Regenfrid was right. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done. But I don't think Fordola picked up that sword looking for forgiveness. She wanted to fight for her country. If you say the world in which Fordola grew up in is partly to blame for what she became, then as an Alamecan I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or we risk giving birth to a new generation of skulls. I know it's idealistic, but I want to help people to let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other. And I'll hold 1,000 meetings and talk till I'm blue in the face if that's what it takes.
Fuck yeah! Hey, Jeff, thank you so much for the raid, man. Appreciate it very much. How are you? We had a great stream, dude. What were you getting into? Dan, thank you for shouting out, Jeff. Oh, you're playing Woo-Wah. How's that going for you, dude? Welcome in, Raiders. Nice to meet you. Nice to have you here. I'm Neomatter. We play a variety of RPGs. Or anything really story-heavy. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV right now. We're in the post-patch content of Stormblood. Working our way to Shadowbringers before Trails Through Daybreak comes out in July. It's going. Was doing some co-op. Co-op, you have to be like level 25 or something crazy, right?
'Tis a long and arduous path that you have chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured I will do what I can to help you reach your destination.
22 right on.
Thank you, Alphino. The first step will be to get our representatives back in the throne room. They're a little shaken, but not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started.
I will see that you're not interrupted. Vance, you and the Scions are to stand down. Get some rest, you've earned it.
I like to do voices for the characters as best I can. We're usually live Monday through Friday. We start around 9 p.m. Eastern here in the States. And we go till usually midnight. And then Fridays we're on at 8:30, probably 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern.
A fine spot to contemplate the heavens. The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to instate a government model on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people.
Love it. The more Ishgard, the better.
It is a fair decision, and one which signals the end of my part in all this. But I would gaze upon Girabania's stars one last time before I leave. Forget something? Your Grace, there was no word.
Raubon Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
But, Your Grace...
Raubon, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
You desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire.
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
And it has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free.
Nanamo.
Smile for me, Raubon. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Thank you, Your Grace. It has been an honor to serve you and Uldar.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
So good, man. Super duper good. Northern War download is up. Don't do it, man! And Jeff, this is going very well, man. Thank you for asking. I hope you had a great stream, dude. Hope you enjoyed your weekend, had a nice Monday if you were off for the holiday. Well, regardless, I hope you had a nice
Thanks for shielding
Monday.
us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
You're kind to include me, Lise, but we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow.
Yeah, bro, I just needed you to disarm some of those light balls, and you were just like, hey, what do I do?
No shame in admitting it. The Warrior of Light has put far better men than me in the shade.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come to Givea to oversee the final stages of her relocation project. She was in search of General Aldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
Yes.
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Be at ease, Alphino. 'Twas only a jest. But I must yield the floor to Rauban. He has an important announcement to make.
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
Fuck yeah! Zach, what's happening, brother? Thank you so much for the raid,
I shall
man.
be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that Tizona has never felt heavier upon my back.
I appreciate it very much, man. Hope you had a great stream. Welcome in, Raiders. Neomatter, if I haven't had the pleasure of meeting you before, we usually just play a variety of JRPGs or anything really story-heavy. We're working through post-patch content here in Stormblood on our way to Shadowbringers. And we are nearly 38 days away from the release of Trails Through Daybreak. So we're almost there. Notification, what's good? Yami, how are you? I hope all of you guys had a nice weekend. If you were off for the holiday today, I hope you enjoyed your holiday off. If you had to work like myself, I hope work didn't suck. But it's a pleasure to meet you all. Thank you very, very much, Zach, for bringing your community here to hang out, dude. I appreciate it. Masochist Gamer Weeb, handsome dude. For those of you that don't know Zach, please go check him out. Honestly, one of the more handsome dudes you could ever hope to see on the internet. That is a fact. Got a great taste in games. Really great taste, honestly. Dan, thank you. Yes, we tonight was night one where we started a raffle. We're gonna be raffling off 2 copies of Trails Through Daybreak when it releases in July. Your first ticket is absolutely free. If you would like to partake, you are more than welcome. You can either click that link that Dan dropped, or you can enter !ticket. That gets you your first one, $3.99. You use Mirror, which is a channel currency that we do that we use through Stream Elements, and that is what we do our raffles through. So it's different from channel points on Twitch, but they are accrued the same way via Stream Elements. Nothing you have to do, nothing monetary attached, nothing. So yeah, you know, I would encourage anybody and all, if you would like to participate, please do.
Twould seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap one of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
He just wants to keep killing. He's like,
you
I'm
may
just...
be getting on in years, father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
Oof, Pippin. Low blow guy.
Yes, the Bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humor. And you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
So, does this mean you're staying?
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation, if you'll have me.
If, he says. Welcome home, Rauban.
Well, that was unexpected, though you seem distinctly unsurprised.
He's like, I knew it was happening.
Either you are more astute than I give you credit for, or I'm losing my touch. In any event, one thing is certain. Ala Mhigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
This screams end of patch. Like, or at least the first patch.
I think it's about time I headed back to Rauga's Reach. What next for all of you? Alisei will be eager to hear of recent events, so I shall join you if you have no objections. I welcome the company. Vance, why don't you come along to the Reach as well, once you've said your farewells to Nanamo and the others?
Upon completion of this quest, you will be able to access the palace's rooftop garden by speaking to the menagerie attendant. So now, what is there anything on top of the menagerie? Bye, guys. I can't talk to you, but I gotta get going now. And I'm gonna go grab me a seltzer. So I will be right back. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. Just for some G-pose action. Okay. Okie dokie. Pardon me. Actually, we'll take a shortcut, matter of factly.
Oh shit, dude. Do we want to do this dungeon tonight? We can do that tonight, yeah? Or are we saving that for some reason, Phil? I don't remember. Well, here we are again. Alphino has regaled me with a thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. It would seem I missed everything. I was patrolling the palace grounds with Thancred, excuse me, and Yestola when we heard of the report of a primal in the throne room. I honestly doubted my own ears. As others have said, we were lucky to have our Echo-blessed champions nearby at the time, but we'll need to keep a closer eye on the Kailina. You can say that again. This whole episode has reminded me just how far apart our kinds still are. It looks like centuries of fear and mistrust really can't be washed away in a day. But someone has to make an effort at reconciliation if these conflicts are ever going to end. I can't word. Naturally, a lot of people are crying out for vengeance, but I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more summonings. Indeed, violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned to its cost in recent times. In any case, summoning Lakshmi was the broodmother's doing, and whoever replaces her might not be so keen on the idea. We'll just have to watch and wait. Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies in the Vera and M tribes first. I plan to have Resistance scouts keep track of the Kailina's movements at all times. Our parents will be relieved to hear that. What are your plans for the rest of the Resistance army out of interest? Are we to prepare for Imperial counterattacks? That would be a question for the Resistance's newest recruit, a military commander with far more experience than me. The goat! What? The Bull of Alamigo? We call it an army, but the Resistance is really a collection of smaller independent groups. And when Conrad passed his command on to me, that authority only extended to the freedom fighters based in Rauga's Reach. He just happened to be serving as the Resistance spokesman at the time and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray, but that time has passed. When I speak with the other leaders about reforming an army under the new government, I'll be nominating Raubon as the overall commander of our forces. He has more experience than the rest of us put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him. Indeed, he is in all respects the ideal choice. Assuming he accepts the post, Alamigo will have added a formidable weapon to its arsenal. We can run it if you want. Only reason it got saved is we ran out of time. Oh, okay. Do I need a body? Yo, yeah, Yami, if you want to hop down. Hop on, hop, boogie down. Boogie down. Let's say boogie down. I like that. We tend to our promises and watch as Alamigo blooms. Wind up, Raubon. There he is!
I do give thanks to the Kami that my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. But there their generosity ended. Without coins in our pockets for new attire, we are doomed to look like so much jetsam. Oh, woe betide the poor man in a city of rich merchants.
These dango are delicious. Will you have one?
More sweetbreads? I surrendered my blade to secure what few coins we have.
Her hat is very charming.
He's like, bro, I sold my sword.
Num 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 num. Homeboy could crush like a baker's dozen. Bah!
'Tis like talking to a child. Why fate saddled me with this burden I shall never know, but I am alive and I must return to my master's side. Come, Suyu. We shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea.
She's got some loose connections upstairs, if you know what I'm saying. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace.
Have you read the report? First Doma, then Alamigo. And Lord Xenos put to the sword.
Do not believe everything you read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded and that he has already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savages beat their chest and boasted loudly of taking his head regardless.
Nay, Lord Xenos lives.
Excuse me.
Deplorable that our own officers should be fooled by an Eorzean misinformation.
Small one of the provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official and above all acute announcement to quell these pernicious rumors.
It would wage war with empty words.
Let them produce the Viceroy's remains, then. We shall soon put the lie to their claims.
Is that an Ascian?
Who the hell was that, man? Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to run that, we can do it. But like, you know, if you guys got other stuff going on, then don't, you know, drop what you're doing to come and do this. We can do it whenever. Down to do it whenever. Heavy chest containing the Dai Ramyaku weapon. Oh, okay.
Yo, yeah. Oh, dude, you got that thing too? That thing looks gnarly, bud.
Yeah, that thing is sick, dude. Yeah, that thing is rad. I'm psyched on that. Oh, and you're gonna heal? Right on. Thank you so much. Give me a few. All right, can do. I'll start this next. Actually, let me look at 200. No, I don't think that's enough for. Thank you very much, Ami. I really do appreciate that. Hold on. We'll come back here. Doodly-doo, 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 doodly-doo. I will BRB. Gridania, here I come. No, because the best gear I can get is 4 hundo currently. Right? At least I think it is. Whoa, making it rain? All right. Fine, I'll fucking dance for you. I'll dance for you, total stranger. Yeah! Smoochy woochy! Can I just keep dancing? This dude over here. This is great. So I got Northern War downloaded and they have the OP from the anime play on the title screen. It was so bad that I forgot it. Or like the anime was so bad that I can't remember what the OP was. The OP was pretty banging though, wasn't it? Where do I see my emotes? I did like it? Okay. I feel like I've seen it somewhere. Oh, there we are. Special. Box, sit on the ground, visor, change pose, sit, water float. There they are. I'm a big fist bump guy, so that's the one I normally use. Oh, probably because I'm not in water, right? Ah, my head. What little time I put in with Wuthering Waves, that's probably, I know I said I probably wouldn't keep playing it, but I like the combat. It feels fun. I'm starting to kind of get the hang of switching characters too, which is neat. So that's pretty swell. I'm gonna get that electric Sephiroth guy as my free pull. I got that martial artist girl. Maybe Genshin would work then. So I'm still down to at least give Genshin a look, but from like the, I don't know, 15 minutes or so that I played of it, it might have been longer, it's like 20, 25. I don't, and I know this sounds fucking crazy because Wu-Wah is pretty much the same thing, right? Like the Breath of the Wild elements, yeah, I don't know. But maybe I just gotta give it more of a try, because I like, Wuthering Waves is like exactly the same. It's just more, it's more sci-fi-ish. Yeah, but I don't know, like the combat is like quick, and I like that. But I'm definitely still down to have you give me the Crash Core stand for show. Phil's here. Genshin is slower than Wu-Wah? Oh, okay. That's kind of a woof. But yeah, Wu-Wah's been pretty fun, man. I don't give two shits about the story. I literally just skip it all. I just want to do the combat. Combat's fun. Dodging doesn't feel as nice either because it depends on your connection, unlike... Oh, really? Whoa! Oh, Instapop. That's neat. I cope with 150 ping in Genshin and kind of have to brute force the combat. That sucks, man. Dude, yeah, the healer, like, we have a healer and we have a tank right off the rip. It's just like, wow. That is instant. Instant. Where's the other DPS, man? DPS kills for stuff like this. Also, I think it's funny how the links Northern War is giving me for their website just sends me to their Asia site. Now you have to wait for the DPS who ran to pee because their queue was 30 minutes. Avamara, but I mean, like, that was a fast queue. Maybe they had been sitting there for like 25. They're like, I'm going to hit the John. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to the bathroom. Then all of a sudden, the three of us queue up. They're like, hey, hey! Come back here, you bloody savage. Come back, come back! It's like a gnarly track, yuckers. It's a good tune. Giant coral. Boom, bang, pow. So how about Friday I stream some Genshin, show you I can see how some of the stuff works. Also, combat can be pretty quick in Genshin. You're still early on, and main character of Genshin isn't really the best DPS. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, man. I'm down for that. We'll do that, and then I need to have Jeff pulled up, and then Zeta. More of that Gundam Zeta goodness. No, Nova, I came back to my home world so I could do my cactpot. My cactpot ticket. Why did I do that? I thought I was doing the backwards jump. Such a dummy. That was so dumb. Whoops. Yeah, you guys got this right. I'll stream on Twitch as I don't have a mic for PS4, but I can be in a call using my Xbox. Okay, cool. Classic Reaper, like, dude, I just need to get better about the jump. Definitely shame on me. I'm trying to get better. It's a very useful tool. But I feel like I've gotten better with my Dragoon and his backflip out of there. I think. Oh, do I go opposite? I think I did the right thing because I didn't die, so that's nice. Sorry, Yami, that was bad timing on my part, bud. Oh, shit. So I did double on that one. There was a two. I didn't realize that there was like a second after that. Okay. Well, that was neat. Just gotta figure out how I did that. I'm pretty sure, yeah, because now I'm good to go, right? Come back here. Oh, because it's after. Oh, all right. I see. At least I think I see. Maybe I did. Maybe my eyes are literally just playing tricks on me. It's always a very real possibility. Yeah, because now that's up. So how am I... Obviously, I'm doing something, but how am I getting it to that? Is this Akuma? It basically is. Pretty sick, though, dude. I dig it. It's a great design. I like the way that it looks. Oh, cause I'm, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm an idiot. Here, looking at my fucking taskbar. My apologies. Being a ding dong. Oh, dude, yeah, that was a slight breeze for sure. What am I supposed to do? Run away? What is this? What is this tether? Oh. I have no idea. What the hell is this, man? Oh, you have to pop them all? Holy massive! What the hell is this, dude? Holy mackerel. He was picking on me real bad. Yami, I'm sorry about that. I feel really bad. That tether was your... Oh, okay, dude, I was freaking out. No, obviously. But I was like, what's this tether? Where do I go? I've seen this in dungeons. I gotta break the chain. It just means book it across the room. Instant panic set in. Yeah, that freaked me right the hell out. And I have a scholar, right? That's right. Yeah. I just haven't learned that move yet. Clearly. Clearly I'm an idiot. Oh, that one there? Get it. Perfect. Oh, yo. The Segway mount. That one's dope. Healers ain't having fun unless it's chaos. I respect it so much. I appreciate it, Nova, but you know what? And I know it's about 13 minutes early, but I think this is where we're gonna wrap for the night. So we'll, but I will also extend it again once more. Not like there's any rush. But for those of you that would like to participate in the giveaway, your first ticket's free, ! Ticket, and we'll be raffling off. There'll be 2 winners. That's fine. I've been yawning for the last 4 hours. It's just I'll go lay down at a good time. It's cool outside. Open the windows up in my bedroom. It'll be nice, chilly willy. Good night's sleep. I think I slept on the couch last night because it's colder downstairs. But yeah. So 2 winners will receive a copy of Trails Through Daybreak on a platform of their choice, whether it be PS4, PS5, Switch, or on Steam. It's totally up to you. But this giveaway is going to be going through. We're going to be pulling the winners on July the 4th. America. But we do have a great week planned for launch week. July the 1st, we're going to do a cozy reading of Gambler Jack. Tuesday the 2nd, a cozy reading of Gambler Jack Volume 2. Wednesday the 3rd, we're going to do a reread of Trails Beyond the Reverie, excuse me. And then Thursday we'll do the raffle, and if there's a demo into Chapter 1 for Daybreak, we'll start Daybreak. But Friday on launch day is the launch day. Should get pretty close to the next trial. It's like 12 quests away, so probably Wednesday. Right on. Perfect. Is there going to be more, like, I mean, it wasn't so menial at the end there. You know, I understand what they were building up for sure, but it was like, hey, can you just be an errand boy for me? It's like, do I fucking have to, man? Our MSQ is, well, we just did Tidings from the East. Or Tidings from the East is the next one. I always catch it out of the corner of my eye. First quest of 4-2. Dope. How far into the 4s does it go? I know my quest list is a goddamn mess. I'm sorry. Oh, 4.55. Okay, cool. Dope. Aptitude and root ring. But before we... let's see who's on. I know. I feel good about the pace that we're making. I just gotta keep going. I gotta, you know, not throw fisticuffs with the nap. I can't let Youngblood tag me for nap time or bedtime, because not a doubt in my mind that I won't fall asleep, because I will. Let's see who's on. Yeah, keep it up and we hit Shadowbringers this week. Oh. Okay. No problemo. Let's do that then. Yeah, and if I can get on early again tomorrow, I mean tonight was semi-early, but if I can get like 8:30, that'd be nice. That'd be swell. Let's go and see. Oh, we'll go see Sig. Sig is doing some Stellar Blade. Oh no! Oh yeah, he's BRBing. Okay, my bad. There we go. Baby cuddles, no way to escape. Dude, it's something else. Like, I don't, like, it doesn't need to... Time to speedrun up to the trial just in case? Okay. All right. Like, I have this innate ability where I can just fall asleep at anywhere, at any time, any place. Doesn't matter. I can just fall asleep. It's not narcolepsy, but I'm really good at falling asleep. But when I lay down with Youngblood in his bed, and it's like, he's holding my hand and we're just chilling, it's like, it's this otherworldly power that I am damn near helpless to. So yeah, we'll turn things over to Big Sig. We had the pleasure of meeting Sig, I think like 2 weeks ago. He was playing some 14, but right now he's playing some Stellar Blade, man. So if you guys want your action RPG arc, there you go, man, for sure. Thank you for an excellent night. Great start to the week. I love you guys. For those of you going back to work tomorrow, haha, I beat you to it. I had to go back today. Well, it's Sunday. But for real, man, just please be safe. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay excellent. Bye, guys. Holy fucking Stellar Blade. Jesus Christ, I've never seen it like on the big screen like this. That is some culture and some jiggle. Sorry, caught me off guard. I love you, for real. Bye.